Hello y'all, welcome to part 7 of my Yugoslavia playthrough in the Crusader Kings 2 mod, New Era, Old World. Among other things, in part 6, the previous part to this series, Edmund III became the Emperor of Yugoslavia. He is the successor to Edmund II, the Butcher of Yugoslavia, who died of stress at the age of 52. Also in part 6, we conquered Thrace and gave it to Edmund III's son. At this moment, we are dealing with a modifier that prevents us from waging any kind of holy wars, but when we get off that modifier, that will expire in 2590, it's 2588 at this time in game, we will probably go ahead and get back on the warpath. We may push into Italy. We've been trying to push into Italy throughout this series. We may try to pick up on that. We may have to go against San Marino down here, which is in a pretty powerful position, but we can't just fight a crazy war right away because they have a huge amount of allies. So we may be forced to go into the Balkans more and into Greece and Macedonia, somewhere in that range, maybe, in that general area, or maybe we'll go into Eastern Europe or Anatolia. I don't know. We just got to deal with defensive packs, and that's always something you got to be aware of in Crusader Kings 2 if you get really powerful. So let's unpause. We're very rich. We have tons of money. We're getting 35 wealth per month. Can we build a trade post? Well, can we improve upon this trade post here? Yes, we can. Let's build rudimentary trade offices. That's done. The trade in Karagrat is flourishing, and however, according to my loyal servants, some merchants like to speak about their religion with their customers a bit too much. Require a license from them all. We need to. This is a special event for a special crisis Yugoslavia has. It's a unique crisis because in Yugoslavia there is this religion called Yugoslavism, and Yugoslavism is this syncretic religion which is a mix of Catholicism, Orthodoxy, and Sunni Islam. And the problem Yugoslavia has is that everyone claim to follow this religion, but in secret they follow different religions. And our goal is to maintain religious unity by ensuring Yugoslavism is kept as the main religion of this country. And if it doesn't, things might get bad for us. And we have a new heir. Why? It's going to be Boris of Yugoslavia, who is the half-brother of Edmund III. What is this about? Oh, this is about a relationship? Oh, it's a... what is this? Swain. He wants to become a friend with her. Can he marry her? How many wives does he have? He has 4 wives. Yugoslavist followers in this mod can have 4 wives. So we have one is a princess of Albania, another is a, let me see here, from Doggerland, which is an island all the way up here. I don't think Doggerland exists in real life. It sunk thousands of years ago, I think. And we have a princess from the old king, the daughter of the old king of Romania, which stopped existing a while back. And another, the 4th wife, the last one, is a low-born Venetian. So that's all of Edmund III's wives. And he has tons of children as a result, tons of heirs. Well, he has 2 sons and 2 sons and 5 daughters at this time. But surely at enough time, he's still young and his wives are still able, well, I don't know. He'll probably have more children is all I will say. And we have to deal with this defensive pact being an issue. Bulgaria is fighting. Oh, we had a 3rd son, Edmund III's 3rd son. Our vassal Bulgaria is expanding into Transnistria up here, or they're trying to. Are they winning? They are winning. No, they're losing. Oh well. Bulgaria has been pretty powerful throughout this playthrough. They took over part of what would be Eastern Romania, then they pushed up north and took over modern-day Moldova. Well, Moldova in our timeline of this as a recording. This would be Moldova, I think. I think they're going to go for parts of Ukraine next. I'm not sure. Defensive pact stuff. Priest. Oh, this is a rival of Edmund III. It's a priest of some county, of some parish. He is the most disgraceful priest. Yes, he does not like that priest. Edmund III does not like him at all. Let's build up Belgrade more. Let's build it up a little bit more. Let's build a barracks. Got to use our wealth for something. It can't just accumulate it endlessly. Well, we could, but it wouldn't really benefit us if we didn't improve our buildings. What is this about? Decline. Our tributary North Macedonia wanted our help with something. We declined because, well, I declined because he decided to help out the former ruler of Thrace when we were waging a holy war on them. So he's going to be on his own now. He's fighting against Hellas, who is a realm down here, or kingdom, I think. And that his goal is to beat North Macedonia. And the king of Hellas' goal is to beat North Macedonia in some war revolving around a border dispute. So we'll let them have fun with that. So we're punishing North Macedonia for siding against us in a war. Well, a holy war that we won. Aemon III has a daughter. There's an Orthodox uprising in Romania. We got to rise up and defeat that. Doctor has to save, the physician of Yugoslavia has to save one of Aemon III's daughters. I think that was the one that was just born. We got to gather our levies. Don't worry about the ones in Italy. They're too far away, geographically speaking. And our troops are being pulled together. Marshall has discovered a man of great military talent. His name is Borko, I think. Yeah, that's it. He seems nice. Let's get him then. Excellent. He will become a commander for us. And Aemon III's daughter survived. What the world happened there? The Kingdom of Bosnia-Herzegovina has had some issues, apparently. Their monarch has their queen now. What the world is going on? So, the queen of Bosnia-Herzegovina, who came to power through a coup? No, someone fought a war on her behalf, and they're fighting a war against Serbia, which is... The king of Serbia is the half-brother, I think, of Aemon III. So, let me get this straight. The queen of Bosnia-Herzegovina is currently in a dungeon of a guy who's currently in the dungeon. She's in the dungeon of one of her vassals, and he's in a dungeon of one of the queen of Bosnia-Herzegovina's vassals. It's very confusing. Too many people are in dungeons, basically. Let's go defeat this Orthodox uprising. The Emperor is leading the army with his 12... Well, he's part of the army, really. I think the Bulgarians may got it under control. They got it, yeah. Oh, now there's another uprising. We just happened to be going through the county they popped up in. Let's deal with that. Take them out, please. And they're defeated. We imprisoned the guy who was leading it. And this war is over. This Orthodox uprising is defeated. Let's execute the leader of this uprising. We have a valid reason, so no one will care about the execution. Disband all of our troops now. Should we really let Aemon III lead armies? I mean, might as well. His best stat is in Marshal, so it makes sense for him to try and lead armies, I guess. Going by his stats. Spymaster, let's get the Grand Mayor Duvlanik. A Yugoslav's priest, some may say Inquisitor. A Yugoslav's priest, or some may say Inquisitor, preaches in Vidin. While there are less and less heathens there are many complaints about his rather merciless methods. Let's see, this is his job after all. And that'll make the religious crisis worse, but it will make Vidin into a Yugoslavist county in terms of religion. What's this about here? Oh, triumph of Yugoslavism, yes! Yes, we're through with Yugoslavism. Religious unity, well, not we're through with it, but religious unity has triumphed. We're done with the times of trouble for religions in Yugoslavia. So, basically, we went through a period of time where we were prone to more religious revolts, and we're past that now. I think we may get a holy order. Oh, there we are, yeah, the Order of St. Tito. With the consolidation of the Yugoslavist faith, monastic orders have been formed for the defense and propagation of the religion. One of these is a group of pious knights who have joined together for the defense of Yugoslavism against its many enemies. They refuse to fight other Yugoslavists and work tirelessly to defend the faithful from their many enemies. At last we shall have our protectors. Terrific. That's great. Can I give them land? I want to do that, actually. Where are they? The Knights of St. Tito. They're here. The Knights of St. Tito. Oh, that's amazing. He's a saint? Tito. I guess Tito's a saint, according to Yugoslavism. Alright, then. I don't know why they're the leader of this holy order is a craven, but whatever. Good to have them around, I guess. Can we give them land? I want to do that, actually. Let's build them a castle. It would be nice. Just give them land in different parts of our counties. In different counties around the realm, maybe. Something about some woman that Edmund III wants to be a friend with. Alright, good. Oh, it's not working out very well. Edmund III's attempt to make a friend has resulted in him yelling at Amelia, who he's trying to become a friend of. Oh well, he can't win all of them. What happened? Heard some religious noises. This is Edmund III's daughter. Let's give her a learning education. The King of Slovenia has done something. Crusader Kings. The era of Crusaders is here. That's a little concerning. Don't know what they'll try to do. That's the Pope, though. And in this mod, let's look at the religion map real quick. Catholicism isn't exactly the most dominant of faiths. Well, it is around, but let me show you the religion map to show you what I mean. This is the Catholic, like this. You can see this big map here of religions. Catholics, Yugoslavism, right here. Then you have all these other religions in Western Europe and in Iberia. There's Catholic Portugal, but then there's tons of civilians in Iberia and Spain. Then in France, it's Nobilism, and in Great Britain, it's Thelema. But there is Catholics in Ireland in this mod. It's crazy. And so we can't be that worried about Crusader kings for that reason, since Catholicism is not as powerful as it was in the Middle Ages, in the time the New Era Old World takes place. Stuff about, what is this about? Oh, Edmund III's arrival. Challenge accepted. What is this about? A duel for honor. Sure, let's fight him for honor. Walk away victorious from the duel. I think he left him grievously injured, but okay. Can we fight this county? Is this just broken away? No, they're part of Transnistria. They're a vassal of I think Ukraine, maybe? No, of Lviv, whatever. I don't know how in the world an empire became a vassal of a tributary of a duke or whatever. I don't know what went wrong there. Can we fight a holy war? We gotta wait for the holy order thing holy war modifier to expire. What's this about? Countless hours sketching up plans for different building projects. Let's say yes to whatever about it. Gotta find someone to build something for us. We're gonna build something fancy. The Pope of Yugoslavism, the Propositor, I can't really say it correctly, but whatever, has found an apostate. Let's bring out the branding iron for his problems, for his troubles. Give more money to this person who we're giving tons of money to build this. Oh no, this is going to be expensive. We're going to go into debt. Peasants are expendable. Yes, we're already in deep debt. Like, look at this. We're going to be paying off debt for a long time. Ask for 250 gold. Okay. We owe Priest David of Constantinople a favor for getting gold from him. Now we're going to have smugglers' rings and bandits' hideouts pop up all over our holdings and all over parts of Yugoslavia. But hey, we did get our fancy building project, and the people of Yugoslavia would just have to accept the fact for greatness. We will have to deal with large bands of robbers and smugglers, but it's all cool. What is this about? This is the Graf Milono. He wants to buy land from us. Can we sell land to him? We may have to sell land to him. We may be forced to do that. I'm not sure. What does he want? The Forgiano of... Oh, he wants the Duchy of Lombardy. No, we're not going to give you that. Although we are in crippling debt, so that's not good. That's not good at all. We should probably give that title away to Boris, though. I don't know. What's this about? Something about new scriptures. You cannot climb to heaven. Oh, it's something about scriptures. Whatever. He's gonna be annoyed. We can't fight any wars because we're recovering from this grand building project that better show results, and the Qurani heresy has appeared somewhere. There is the peasants being upset with the emperor for putting so much money down on this building project. Try to become friends with Amelia, and we got out of for our troubles with that architect and all the money we spent that put us over 1,000 gold in debt. We got a great tower, And from that Edmund III, we'll get the trait Architect. Terrific. News from Nigeria. What's this about? Oh, he's still trying to become friends with Amelia. Trying to sway her to his side, I guess. Trying to become our friend. It's not really working out. What's this about over here? Princess Giovanna and I guess the son of the court chaplain, or Yugoslav's Pope. Well, he wants to get his son betrothed to Edmund III's daughter, except we need to get alliances going. It's probably a good idea to do that. We're almost only 1,000 gold in debt. The deficit is going to be cleared in, like, I think, let me do the math, maybe 3 or 4 years. It's going to take a while. So we can't slow down or really pause unless we want to look at that negative gold number for a long amount of time. Oh my goodness, how are you still... That's the rival of Edmund III. I will spread false reports to his spies. They really do not like each other. They are bitter rivals. Really, they are. And let's give humility focus, get a humility focus for Prince Sava of Yugoslavia. And that's going to be done. Who's this? Grand Mayor of Dubrovnik has provided me with proof that our marshal is doing something like slandering him. Let's blackmail him so he can stay out of all the factions. He chose not to stay out of all the factions, whatever. Crusade for France. Well, at least it's not a crusade for Yugoslavia. Amelia might fancy the king, the emperor, make a move, I guess. Oh, she screamed and made a fuss in front of the guards. Well, that didn't work out, didn't it? And how's that crusade going? Where is the crusade anyway? Let me find that crusade. Where is it at? Where is it? Oh, they're fighting the British. The British are fighting the Catholics in a crusade for France. And now we have started our own era of crusades. That's great. Can we call for crusades? That sounds wonderful for expansion of the Yugoslavia. Ah, no, I don't want to negotiate with that guy. I think we're getting raided. Yeah, he's trying to raid Yugoslavia. He's looting Thrace. Leave Thrace alone. What are you doing? We gotta deal with that person then. We gotta get a new court chaplain. I think the old one died. Yes, he did. Now we have a new Prosperator. Whatever. We have at least entered into the Crusader Kings era of the Yugoslavist faith, at least. And with that said, I'm happy we can now use our Holy Order. We had to wait, like, what, 30-some years to accomplish that, but it was worth it once we can use them in a war sooner or later. Get a pride education for Princess Sandra of Yugoslavia here. Let's pull together some troops. I can't give you gold. I can't give you gold for anything to build up the military. We just got to focus on recovering from our debt. Let's have our Emperor lead some troops to take out these raiders. Go away, raiders. We're too busy trying to talk strategy with Amelia. Do whatever. We gotta recover from our debt. Cause the Emperor wanted a big tower. He wanted to be an architect. It only took the entire realm's treasury to accomplish that. Battle of Maronia. Let's give the Emperor the organizer trait from that conflict, from that battle. Oh, that's how the... Wait, are we fighting a crusade? We're gonna fight a crusade. Oh, goodness. I mean, we might as well join in on that, shouldn't we? Can I join up for that, please? I'm gonna join into that. Can I join the crusade? No. Are you fighting the war? I mean, I guess I'll join. You just want to start a random crusade. Let's assemble the troops of Yugoslavia and go into Anatolia and take over, I guess, what is this city? What is this? Bursa, and places like that. Assemble all of Yugoslavia's troops, and off we go. Now let's hire these Knights of Tito as well. They're gonna be... We had to hire them with piety. The King of Yugoslavia, the King of Croatia wants to marry someone, our courtier. Sure. Let's disband these levies in Italy. We never really use them, don't we? They're just too geographically far away from the main holdings, the main parts of Yugoslavia. They're, what are they? I think exclaves. I think that's the term for them. We got about 11,000 men here. Let's go. Edmund III's army is going to go down into Bursa and take on the foes of Yugoslavism. And he's also going to do things to his rival, like spreading false reports to his spies. Show bravery to inspire Edmund III's daughter. And Edmund III has gained the trait Deus Vult, cause He's a Crusader now for Yugoslavism. Let's go into Bursa. Let's fight the largest army they have so we get the largest participation score. There we go. I don't think our army performs as well because we're in debt, but it's whatever. Just break down all the walls, guys. That's all you gotta do. Be aggressive. And take over everything. That's the goal. We gotta get their capital. We're not the leader of the siege, though, unfortunately. I don't think we are. Dagnabbit. Let's go to this place, then. Can we siege it down? Yeah, there we go. Use numbers. All of our commanders are probably going to get, I think, Crusader traits for doing this. There we go. The siege of Ardek is won. And another Yugoslavist group is a huge group of Yugoslavist soldiers are fighting against Ij's troops down there. And they are heavily outnumbering them. So this should be an easy battle. Easy war. Where we get some free land, hopefully. Unless something goes horribly wrong. Where we don't get the free land. In that case, oh well. Let's do this. Take that place. Something was bad. Oh. One of Edmund III's wives will give birth under suspicious stars. Okay. At least by looting all of these provinces we're sieging down, we're getting back the gold we lost building that fancy tower earlier on. The war is over, and we inherited some land. Great. Successful crusade. The Prophet has gained Tsar Edmund III Yugoslavia victory in the Crusade for Ij against the Sultan Aeternum of Ij. The Pope of Yugoslavism, Demir, has called for a month of celebration across the whole syncretic world. Lovely. So, we won a successful crusade, and Yugoslavism is doing the best it ever has been, and we have all this new land in Anatolia. I think this has been a pretty good run for us overall in all this series, so I believe I'm going to end it here. This has been part 7 of the Yugoslavia playthrough in New Era Old World, the last part of this series. But if you enjoyed this video, you can like and subscribe, and you may check out New Era Old World in the video description.